Hello everybody, here is my review for Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. I felt like I needed to do this review because this film was getting an awful lot of hate, in my opinion really quite unjustifiably so, and I wanted to give you my opinion on this movie. Yes, there are faults in it, but you show me a superhero movie that doesn't have faults, and I'll show you a flying pig basically. So we'll get started. I'll go through the movie and we'll pause occasionally and I'll give you some deeper thoughts. So enjoy. So a quick warning, this video will contain spoilers, so stop now if you haven't seen the movie. So the movie starts, the setup's really quite good. Superman really doesn't know his place in the world. The world really doesn't know what to do with him. Whether to fear him or whether to worship him basically, which I think that part of it is set up really quite well, and I think they do really quite well in this part of the movie. But Batman's motivations are essentially, he saw the devastation at the end of Man of Steel and it affected him quite personally because one of his buildings was destroyed and a lot of his employees was killed. So he's really scared that Superman is could potentially turn on mankind. So far so good really. The first hour of the movie is set up really well and they build tensions really well. They show the motivations for especially Batman. He's an older, he's really battle scarred, and he really doesn't take crap anymore. There's a lot of people out there who don't really like this new Batman, because they say he's killing people indiscriminately. Well, you know, check some of the older Batman films. He's always done that really. He's just a bit more open with it in this movie. So, setup of the movie, great. So let's focus on the good points. Like I said, Batman was brilliant, and they really nailed Batman. It was great. Jeremy Irons was fabulous as Alfred. He really did steal all his scenes. Lawrence Fishburne is absolutely great as Pennywise. He's well cast. Amy Adams works well as Lois Lane. I think she's one of the best ever. And Gal Gadot surprised me as Wonder Woman. I thought she did really well. And the final showdown between Batman and Superman met my expectations. The action was really good. The setup was really good. What you thought would essentially be a squash match doesn't turn out that way. Batman utilises kryptonite, which I suspect everybody knew he would, and he really does get the upper hand on Superman. I thought this part worked really well, and it does keep you right on the edge of your seat. So those are some of the positives, and there are lots of positives about this movie, and I don't think enough people are focusing on them, so they should really be pointed out. So let's move on to now what didn't work in this movie, because there are a fair number of things that didn't work. I don't think any of them critically failed or made the film a major bomb because of these things that didn't work. Any superhero movie that you could show me and you could pick faults in it, but we will focus now on some of the things that didn't work about this movie. Sorry to say, but I just don't think Lex Luthor worked. Jesse Eisenberg did not work, and they had, I think, far better choices, and I think they should have gone with a more mature actor. But I thought he tried to be quite brave in his performance, but it just came off as twitchy. They rushed the introduction of the Justice League characters. It was cool to see them, but I think they should have focused more on these and dumped probably my next gripe, which are the dream sequences. There were too many of them, and it was distracting. And they really do need to lighten Superman up a bit. It was far too serious in this movie. And Doomsday. I love Doomsday. I was pleased that he was going to be in the movie, but I just don't think they earned the right to put him in so soon. Doomsday. And even though the battle I thought was really, really good, it was too CGI. The thing, it looked too much like a Ninja Turtle. So we've got some positives, we've got some negatives. I feel like I'm being a tad harsh on Doomsday because I did enjoy that part of the movie and it was a really good battle. But you didn't really have that emotional connection when Superman died, basically, because you didn't really connect with Superman in this movie the way they should have made you connect with him, really. So we'll move on to now my final thoughts on the movie. So my final thoughts essentially it's a good film. It ain't no masterpiece. It's not going to win any Oscars. But if you know what you're getting when you go and see this movie, you're going to enjoy it. It's a great superhero movie with a more mature theme. But saying that, I took my 10-year-old son to watch this and he thoroughly loved it and he can't get enough of Batman right now. So please, please, please don't believe the hype. Give this film a chance. It is definitely worth seeing.